Hey guys, the Boba here, doing a quick video. I wanted to talk about my first impressions of Spellbreak. If you guys are not aware, Spellbreak is a battle royale game similar to like Fortnite, where you have different gauntlets that have different abilities, and yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I've played probably about 10 hours of it so far, and gotten pretty decent at it, so I really wanted to make a video of my first impressions. And yeah, so if you like it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is the options that you get for the gauntlet combos. And I think that, for this game, that makes it so good is, you're not like pigeonholed into using one gauntlet and one combo and one style. You can actually, add different effects to create different damage abilities. For instance, if you have like the wind gauntlet and you have the fire gauntlet, you can actually create this really cool, like tornado style storm, which is like flaming, that like will suck the enemies in and do damage over time to them um, as they're in the little tornado thing. Um, there's all kinds of cool combos that you can do. So, in my opinion, I think that's one of the best things about this game is that you're not stuck doing one style of gameplay. Um, so kind of how it works is what I mean by this with like the gauntlet combos and stuff is what I mean is you can add different effects that combo together to create a whole new attack. The way you do this is by doing an effect of one attack into another effect. So for instance, like I said, if you have fire on the ground and you use the wind effect, you can actually create that fire wind tornado. And I'll probably have some examples of this on the gameplay in the background. I'm just talking over the gameplay for this video, but that's one thing I really like about this game. I feel like there's just an unlimited amount of combos that you could do in this game, and it really allows for a more interesting, diversified gameplay. So I think that's a plus for me so far. The next thing I want to talk about in this game that I'm really enjoying is the movement, and just the way the game feels overall. It's running on the Unreal Engine 4, which is the same engine that Fortnite runs on. And Fortnite, I feel like, I'm not a huge fan of it, but so far, the amount I've played, I really enjoy the movement of Fortnite. I felt like Fortnite has like a nice kind of arcadey movement. And the same goes for Spellbreak. Spellbreak has a really nice like kind of arcadey movement, which normally arcadey movement kind of has like a negative thing with it, but for games like this, where it's really fast paced and you can fly really high in the air and you're doing all these spells and all these different things, I feel like the movement is actually really good in this game. So it's a nice change from other games like Call of Duty or uh, other type of battle royale games that the movement's just kind of like standard. This one, like I said, it's got kind of like a fun chaotic movement that just makes it fun. It's just a fun game to play. It's smooth. It runs really well. Even when I'm streaming, I'm getting almost 200 frames, anywhere from 150 to 200 frames per second on, I think, high settings, and I'm only running a RTX 2060, so it runs good. It's definitely a pretty well optimized game, I feel like. But again, it's running on the Unreal Engine 4, so it should run good. That's a pretty proven engine, I feel like. But yeah, so for me, the movement, the combat, the what I would call gunplay, is really good in this game. It's smooth, it works. Like I said, first impressions. I'm not gonna have a ton of detail, but in my opinion, for the first impressions, it works good. It's a fun game to play. It's a pleasure to play. The next thing I think that I really enjoy about this game, is the potential for more stuff to be added. For example, game modes. This game has a lot of density to it, I would say. where you don't have to just have a BR mode in this game. I think that this game could be really, really good if you added like a capture the flag style game mode, maybe some type of like land grab game mode, just different. There's all kinds of different game modes you could add to this game that would just, I think the potential is like unlimited, really. Because it's, a fast paced, high flying game, it just, there's some cool stuff I feel like they could add to this. And I'm really excited for the future. I don't think that this game is just going to be focused on Battle Royale, though I haven't, looked into it like super deep, like with the developers or anything, and I'm not sure if they're trying to do more of like Fortnite style gameplay. But I do feel like as far as the potential for more game modes, to me it's unlimited. There's a lot of cool stuff I feel like they could do with this game. So I'm kind of excited for the future. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping a lookout for that. The next thing that I'm really enjoying about this game is the art style. I think the art style is really good. It's easy on the eyes. It's fun to watch. It's not overly cartoony. It really reminds me of like Zelda Breath of the Wild style art, which is a game that I really enjoy the art style of. So it's got a nice art style to it, and it's not like over the top, so it doesn't really tax your graphics too much. It doesn't attack, mess up your FPS. So I think the art style is beautiful. I love seeing when you do new effects, like I said, talking about the gauntlet combos. When you do a gauntlet combo, it just looks cool. I think that they did a really good job with the art style. And I think it's kind of safe, like I said, because it's, I think even lower end PCs can run this game pretty decently. And sorry if this really sounds like I'm reading off notes. I'm actually reading off notes here that I wrote down for, things I really enjoy about this game. To keep me in place so I'm not going off on tangents every 5 seconds. Another good thing is it's free to play. It's a free to play game with no pay to win that I can see so far in their store. It doesn't funnel you into, coughing up money on top of money to, make your mages better. You don't get better casts. You don't get upgraded faster. So, one thing that's I think hurts some games is that quote unquote pay to win aspect, especially of free games, free to play games. But they don't do that with this. Really their free their pay stuff is cosmetics. It seems like so for them to not have pay to win, I think that's good. Their cosmetics are pretty cool. They're a little limited right now, but it's a pretty new game. But like I said, it doesn't funnel you into coughing up money to make your character better. And I think that's always a good thing. So kudos to them for that. And again, it's free to play. So, you can pick it up, download it. It's not a huge download. And if you don't like it, take it off. Don't play it. It's a win-win. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about with this game that I think is a good thing, but some people might not like this. I like it. I think it's a good idea, is the cross-platform. And the reason I say this is, cross-platform, I think, some people frown upon it. Other people like it. I like it personally because you get a larger population for the game, similar to Fortnite and Warzone. I think if you were just PC only in games like Fortnite and Warzone, maybe Fortnite would have a good population, but I know like Call of Duty never did really good on PC. I mean, it was okay. But in the end, you get a more population. It's free to play. On top of it's cross-platform, so you can play with your friends if they have an Xbox or a PC, and it allows for shorter queue time. So it's really a win-win for everybody, I feel like. I know there's kind of a debate between like aim assist and the advantage you get as a PC player using mouse and keyboard, and I feel like I do have a little bit of advantage mouse and keyboard personally. But I also have a lot of experience in casting type games. I've got over 3,000 hours in ESO. I've 3,000 hours in Counter-Strike. So, I'm not like a noob when it comes to like PvP player versus player style games. And the best way I could describe this game is if anybody watching this played Elder Scrolls Online, the PvP in that game, the way I explain this game to my friends would be if Fortnite had sex with ESO and they had a baby, you'd probably get Spellbreak. it really is a good game so far that I can tell. Like I said, I don't have a ridiculous amount of hours in it, but normally in a game within about the first, I don't know, 5 to 15 hours that I play it, I can tell whether I'm gonna like it or not. Um, the thing about Spellbreak is it really is good, and it's fun, it's engaging. Um, yes, I'm not a fan of battle royale style games. I find them kind of boring, and kind of annoying. Again with like third party issues, it suffers from everything that most battle royales suffer from, which is the third party. You're in a fight and you're excited and you're winning, and then just somebody walks up and you're already hurt and they hit you with one attack and you're dead. So yes, it does suffer from the issues that other battle royales suffer from, but it's a new take on battle royale. A lot of spells, or not a lot, but you have a lot of cool combos. There's a lot you can do in this game. And like I said, I personally am very excited to see what they do with it, how they decide to advance the game. I would, personally, I think that like I said, it's got an unlimited amount of potential, and I'm gonna be on for the ride. It would be very hard for them to make me not like this game, but knock on wood. Developers have done it before, but these developers seem like they know what they're doing. Like I said, it's got that kind of like Fortnite feel. So I think that if you did play Fortnite and you jumped to this game, you would kind of have that Fortnite feel a little bit. Obviously, there's no building in it. Thank God. um, but it definitely has like the arcadey, fun, rewarding feel. Like you feel good when you get a kill in this game. Like when you line up a combo on somebody, or you get like a cool long distance snipe with a frost, or a frost gauntlet, the ice gauntlet or whatever. You feel good about it. It's a really fun game to play. And I recommend anybody who's listening or watching this, hey, give it a try. Again, I'm going to be doing this voiceover over gameplay, so just kick back, watch the gameplay as I talk, and yeah. I do apologize for the quality of this voiceover. It's my first one I've ever done, so I'm definitely a noob. I'm trying to get better at this stuff. I really want to grow on Twitch and YouTube, because it's something I like to do and it's fun, and I'm learning every day. So yeah, if you guys want to join me for the ride, give me a like, give me a follow, come hang out. I'm trying to build a cool community of people, like-minded people that want to play video games and have a good time. So yeah. Thanks everybody for watching and listening, and I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone. Yeah, catch you guys later.